Hello everyone, hello. Today is day 13 of building Mokange Holdings, guys. So I remember everything that I said yesterday, and it seems like there is some cognitive dissonance that is happening within my life, within my mind, because not only did I not correct the behavior from yesterday, but I actually made it worse. So today our account was at $312, and we managed to lose 100% of the account. So basically, we lost all the money. And literally everything that I said yesterday is now the current reality, whereby I said I have no money and funding the account is difficult. I did attempt to get, just hold on, I'm just adjusting the camera. Okay. Oh, bless me. Yeah, so as I was saying, um, yeah, basically the whole account is gone, man. It's gone, so now we have to start over. I did try getting an overdraft from Nedbank, but then they told me they'll not be able to help me because I'm behind on two of my other loans that I've been paying monthly. So one of them I'm behind with 2 months and the other one a month. So when they checked on the system, they actually picked it up and then they said, no, we cannot give you this money because you are behind. So then, yeah, so basically I have no money at the moment. I do not know how I'm going to tell my mother either because she's been aware about the trading and she's been part of the journey, especially the tracking. So she's the one that tracks the projections and stuff like that. Um, so like whatever the projection is, she just writes next to it what the balance is, and if we are now going according to the projections that are there. And yeah, so basically the whole account is gone, man. And I wanna say I don't know what to do, but what is there to do exactly? So I did luckily end up getting a loan somewhere, but it's a 30% high interest loan. So the most they could give me was 1,500 rand, which is 1,500 Namibian dollars. And at least I'm getting paid next week on the 24th. So what I was thinking is that from the $1,500, I can at least take about $800 and then fund my account and try to flip it back to where it is. But I do not have any hopes about it. I do not have any, because I don't know how flipping works, man. It's like you're flipping a coin, and the more you flip it, the more your chances are of not making it. So then what I'm going to do with the $1,500 is that the $700 I'm going to withdraw at least now, just to suffice for the week. Yes, just for me to be able to push for the week and stuff. Not push, but like for like my cab to go to work and like just food. And then the $800 I'm going to try flipping, and if it works it works, if it doesn't it doesn't. But at the moment, and the reason why I'm flipping instead of going back to the system for now is because 6.7% of 800 rand is not even enough for me to be able to open a micro lot. And because we will not be able to open a micro lot, we might as well just do what we think is best at the moment. And what I've decided is that we're going to take that $800 and then we are going to flip it. If it works, it's a miracle. If it doesn't, it doesn't work. So what we're going to do is that our first flip, we're going to take $800 all the way to $4,000, and then the $4,000 we're going to take it from to $20,000, and then I'm going to withdraw $12,000 and pay the debt that I have, because the 1,500 that I took is basically a payday loan and it needs to be paid back. I think I'm going to be paying back 2,000, so we withdraw 12,000. Yeah, or maybe let's actually not withdraw 10,000. Let's not withdraw 12,000. Let's just withdraw 5,000 so that we can be left with 15,000, and then from there we can now continue and go back to the system. So yeah, that is basically what happened. Like yo, I I don't even want to say I'm disappointed in myself because it goes without saying, man. And this is something that I've been battling for so many years, man. And I didn't think this journey was going to be easy, so I'm also not surprised. But I am really quite disappointed at the fact that I'm not disciplined enough to carry out the system, even though I've emphasized the greatness of the system multiple times. I do not understand why I found it necessary to do this, man. But I guess it's just behavior, and it's like I think that is now where the market, where the brokers and everything make their money, and that's why they don't mind us coming up with a system that makes us profitable because they do know that you literally need to fight your nature in order to make money. In order to be consistently profitable, you need to fight your nature. Every day you have to wake up and you need to fight your nature because your nature is like, I need my money, I want my money. So your nature will always lead to you losing money and then making money. So if you want to make money, you need to go against your nature. So you need to regulate your emotions. And this is something that I thought I had at least a handle on, but it seems like I still have a lot of work to do. Yeah, like my emotions are all over the place at the moment, man, and I'm just so disappointed in myself. Like I'm even speaking in a monotone voice because like yo, I'm really I wanna say yo, it's bad. Things are not looking good at all, and it's rough. But then again, um I guess it is what it is, man. Like as a man, you can't just be crying and feel sorry for yourself like the whole time. You eventually need to pick yourself up and see how you can solve this mess, guys. So like right now, I'm in over a quarter million rand worth of debt, and I do know that eventually, once I am out of this debt, I will find a way to get out of this debt. And the ability that will enable me to come out of this debt is also the same ability that is going to make sure that I have billions, not only in trading, but billions in all my other endeavors. So it is part of the journey, man. And I've fell so many times. I've fallen so many times to a point where it's kind of like um what do you call it, a pattern. Yes, it's like really a pattern at this point. So my hairline, guys, no, my hairline is not receding. It's just the camera, I guess, but yeah, and the hair. But yeah, basically, all I'm saying is that I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I would say I'm disappointed in myself, but I mean, that goes without saying, man. And I don't know, man. Like, I just want to be free so bad, and I kind of feel like a new age slave, man. Like, I'm so trapped in like that, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know what I have to do. I actually I don't know what I have to do, but I know what needs to be done. But and I guess I'm the only person to do it. So in other words, I do know what I have to do then. But yo, guys, it's so difficult, bro. Like yo, it's so difficult. I literally thought like once I have that system and the projections are fine, everything else will be fine. But yo, it seems like right now things are not okay, man. I thought I had it under control, but it seems like I don't. So the first factor that I feel like led to this type of behavior is the weekly withdrawals, because now I'm a person who like I always look for progress. I want that if I'm working on something, I at least see progress. And the fact that I've been doing this weekly withdrawals, it's like I'm like I'm has like wait, what do they say? I'm balling with a re-up. So like I'm supposed to use that money in order to like continue the compounding process, but then I take that money and then we keep starting over and over and over. So basically we are running in the same place, and I'm someone who wants to move forward, but now it seems the fact that I've been running in the same place for the last 3 weeks, it's probably also frustrating, and it messed with my psychology to a point where I felt like I should be way further than I am right now. And that caused me to miscalculate risk, but not only miscalculate risk, but like also not regulate my emotions properly. So yeah, man, that is honestly like a big problem right now, man. That is something I'm so not proud of. Like we did what we did, man, and yeah, bro, like today is one of those days for the books. Like I can literally, maybe I have like five terrible blows, and this one definitely goes into the books, man. Like yo, the amount of money I've lost, man. I feel like yo, this one also just, that book is getting long, bro, and I'm so tired. Like I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And now I was thinking like, yo, I really need like a huge amount of capital for me to be able to sustainably do this thing, especially if I'm going to do weekly withdrawals and live off the money that I make from the market. I at least need to have a substantial account so that even when we make like let's say 23% in a day, not in a day, 23% in a week, it's at least not a 1.5. Let it at least be like a 10,000 or a 20,000, so that we if we withdraw that growth, we don't need to withdraw next week again, because now it's like we are withdrawing this 20%, which is like a 1.5 1,500 rand. We are withdrawing this 20% every week, and we have to keep going back, because like it's not enough for to take care of our needs. But I know that like if I have a bigger account, even if like let's say our account grows by 10%, and I have like let's say a $60,000 account, I know 10% is 6,000. So even if I take 3,000, I know that no, I've only taken 5% of the account, so I'm good, and I can use that 3,000 to take care of everything in the house, so I don't need to go withdraw again. You see, so yeah, so that is now something that I've been thinking about, and I've exhausted all the loan facilities where I could potentially go get that amount of capital, and the last resort is basically my pension fund. So then for that I would need to resign from my job so that I can get it, and it usually takes 2 to 3 months for the money to reflect. So it's kind of like even if I have to do that, I still need to make sure that I have something for the next 3 weeks. Not 3 weeks, but the next 3 months until the pension comes in. So then that means that I need to have a solid account, and a solid account could basically literally be even like something like a $30,000 for me is enough for me to be able to be like, okay, cool, I can resign my job and just focus on like making like even 10% or 20% a week, which is still good money, and live off that money and stuff. So yeah, man, like yo, bruh, I really messed up, but what do we do? We can feel sorry for ourselves, and we do, man. Yo, guys. And today's just day 13, and today's the 15th of April 2026, by the way. It's day 13 of building Mokange Holdings, and we've just destroyed the entire account. But we're not gonna give up, we're gonna try again. How are we gonna do things differently this time, man? I think to avoid this again, we need to be aggressive at first and then sustainably scale down. So by that, what I mean is like, for example, how I'm getting paid next week on the 24th. I get, my account is probably maybe like a 11,000 Namibian dollars, or 10,000 Namibian dollars is going to reflect in there. So then what I can do is that I can take the 10,000 divided into like maybe 5 attempts of 2,000, and then just flip every $2,000 account at least like 2 flips. So the first flip is maybe to 4,000. No, maybe the first flip is maybe to like maybe 8,000, and then put it aside, take another 2,000, try to flip it 8,000. You see, then maybe I'll be able to get at least 3 attempts right. If I'm willing to, if I can get 3 attempts right, that is like at least 10,000 to 21,000 or something like that. I'm still trying to figure it out, or maybe I might take the whole 10,000 and then just see if I can go in with one big entry and see like if we can make money off that. Maybe we can, maybe we cannot, maybe we might, maybe we will not, but I need at least like just one good trade. Like if I'm gonna risk like the whole 10,000, I at least need one solid trade like that gives me even like a 3 times or 4 times, so that I can at least have like a 40,000 or something. Then I can withdraw 20, take care of everything, pay all my arrears, pay all the monthly installments, and then be left with the 20, and then revert back to the system, and hopefully not deviate from the system this time. But yo guys, like if I can just be blessed, like even with $60,000, then I know for a fact I'm not going to deviate from the system, because then even the small returns are worth it. And that is why we trade in South African rands. It's for us to actually grasp how much we are making and relate it to our current reality. But yeah, man, that's day 13 of building Mokange Holdings. The whole account is gone. Now we are just gonna figure it out at this moment. But yeah, so no trading at the moment. So I'll let you guys know how tomorrow goes. Hopefully we make money. If we don't, then we don't. If we do, then we do. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Like it is what it is, and I guess that's how life is at the moment. Yeah. And on top of that, I'm the breadwinner. Like not only the breadwinner, but I'm the only person who earns an income in my household. So I still need to take care of the house. I need to buy food. I need to pay the utilities, and my back is against the world, and I have no one coming to help me. Like, and I'm not expecting anyone to come save me, not even God, man. Like, no one. It's literally me versus me against the world type of vibes. It's like there is no one else that can take me out of this situation, not even God. And I don't even expect him to, because like for a very long time I've asked him to help me, and he hasn't came through for me, not one bit. So like that also led to me questioning his existence and stuff like that. And rather than me blaming him for certain things or thanking him for certain things, I decided to take the accountability on myself to a point where I'm responsible for my success. I make my own blessings. I create my own luck. I am God in the flesh. So heaven is within me. Hell is also within me. Like right now, I'm living in a hell that I've created. But then we do know that we will eventually um, get out of this hell. We will eventually get out of this hell, and we will make it to our version of heaven, which is the good life. But yeah, man, it's been interesting, man, and it is what it is. And all right, man, guys. Right now, I'm even supposed to go work out and stuff, but I don't think I have the energy or anything like that. So I'm just gonna watch movies and then fall asleep and stuff. But yeah, man, that's what happened today. I want to say it's a horrible day, but I mean, it's just another day, man. It's just another day. Like, I really want to feel bad, but I have no emotions within me. I think maybe it's the fact that I'm still hopeful about tomorrow, that we might take that 800 rand and we might maybe flip it to 20,000. You never know. I've done that type of growth before. So I flipped, I think, $700 to 40,000. Yeah, 700 rand actually, 700 rand to 40,000 rand. I've done it before, so I do know that it's possible. And I'm just hoping that tomorrow is one of those beautiful days where we get to do that, just so that we can come back. And if that does happen, then we're definitely getting back to the system. But I think if my account, if I'm able to take care of all my utilities for the month and pay all my installments, then whatever is left, if it's greater than, let's say, 4,000, I'm willing to go back to the system. But until then, I'm in the wilderness, man. The system needs to like take chill for now until like, because like it doesn't help me following the system when I have real life problems that cannot be solved by the numbers in my head. They need real money right now, and I'm saying, yo, we need to make real money right now so that we can take care of our present, because like the projections are literally for our future selves. And what sense does it make if our future self is secured but then our presence is in hell? Like our present self is in hell, and these bills, you can't eat, you can't go anywhere because you have no money. But then you have all those projections in your head and how you're going to take care of yourself in the future. But right now you are experiencing the most. It wouldn't make sense. So that's why I'm like, yo, like right now, the future gotta wait, bro. Like as much as like I really know I love the future, and I have, my heart is open to making sure that my future self is well taken care of and lives in opulence. We have problems right now that we need to solve, man. And what's the worst that could happen? Jeopardize our future. There's Jeopardizing our future is literally the same as experiencing life, living life in the moment terribly. So I would rather not have a great future if it means that I have a great present, you know. And that's what I'm gonna focus on, hence the flips. But yeah, man, that's how today went. Stay 13 of building Mokange Holdings. Today is one for the books, and it's definitely going to be one of those days that we look back to and be like, oh, that happened that day. That's even if we remember, man, because I know like with social media and with movies, they like everyone's life is supposed to be like a movie where there's like this negative stuff that happens, and then it eventually goes away, and then there's a climax, and then there's a happy ending. And I'm not really sure if it's true, man. I'll believe it when I have my happy ending. When life is good, then I will believe that eventually things get better. But for now, it just seems like things are progressively getting worse. And at the moment, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not one of those people that are suicidal. Like, I'm not one of those people that would ever do that. I'm a very accepting guy because I'm very rational. So, like, because of that, like, it's just like, it is life, bro. Like, that is how, like, life is. Like, do you think you're so special that you feel like bad things shouldn't happen to you? Like, who are you? Like, bad things haven't happened to everyone. So, like, you're not special in that regard. So, eventually, bad things are going to happen, but just the same way bad things happen to everyone, good things also happen. So, it's just like a matter of when. I think good things are eventually going to happen. So, you don't need to let those bad days and those bad things consume you and feel like, no, this is the end of the road. No, it's not the end of the road. Every day that you wake up, I mean, that could be the best day of your life, or it could be the worst day of your life. And I think that's the beauty of life, the fact that like when you wake up, you have so much potential, and the day also has so much potential. The day has potential to be the best day of your life, but it also has the potential to be the worst day of your life. And it's just like, oh, wake up and say, what does this day have in store for us, you know? or at least that's the approach that I'm taking. I'm sure there are people who would have a different approach, and it's not a thing of trying to be a nihilist or stuff. Like, I don't feel the world is going to shit so whatsoever, but even if it is, then so be it. But I'm just saying, like, I'm realistic enough to with myself to not like expect certain things anymore. Like, I'm just gonna wake up and do the work how I know. Like, I'm just gonna do what I need to do, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I mean, it is what it is, man. But yeah, cheers, guys. This is the second longest video I've ever made, and this one actually deserves to be this long because it's me unpacking the day. And guys, like, as much as I make these videos to document my journey, I also make these videos for myself. So, and I feel like making a long video today. So yeah, screenshots at the end. Enjoy your day, guys, and whatever day it is, whether it's the day, whether you're seeing this today or you're seeing it on another day, just enjoy your day. And if it's the evening, enjoy your evening, man. But yeah, cheers.